angry, Ozzy, 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 angry, Ozzy, Ozzy, angry.
Oh, wait, is it actually working now? Let me... I feel like it just randomly decided to start working. Okay, it's because I threatened to turn my laptop off. Okay, nice. Saw VD's mum. Oh, no. Well, I mean, to be fair, it's obvious mental health challenges with VDs. No excuse for being an asshole, but yeah, boy needs help. Anyway, I'm taste testing. This is a tequila eggnog I made today. And it's really fucking yummy. Damn, that's good. It's going to be even better by Christmas. Give it like, how many days? More than a week to Christmas anyway. Yeah, it looks dark because I use brown sugar syrup in it rather than white sugar. Oh, it's fucking good though. Yum. Oh. Okay. Like 3 bottles of it in my fridge. This is the overflow. Ow. The other stuff I'm going to let age for a while. Yeah, I feel like his behavior is not adequately explained by autism, but, I feel like he needs proper support and medical care. But of course, if he's being an asshole, people aren't going to want to help him. Thanks, Celtic. It's got all the accoutrements on it. Filter, the strainer and a corkscrew, shaker, straw. It's kind of fun, this one. Because there's not that many of my shirts where the background's black either. A bit brighter. God, this... Okay, and then this webcam is going out of focus again. Now it's back in focus. This webcam really makes the lights back there look like lightsabers. I think I'm going to replace it. 27 overnight. What's the bureau saying here? Okay. Where the talk? Where the talk? Where the talk? Still 30. Overnight minimum of 20. Oh, we're getting a change on Monday. It's supposed to hit 41, but be less than 20 overnight. So we're getting the cool breeze in the evening. That's a saving grace, I guess. Do I have all the things on this shirt? I don't even know what all the things are. I mean, there's definitely corkscrew somewhere. Olives, a straw, a shaker, a strainer, a glass. Is that like a slice of citrus? What? Well, that's just a random shape. I thought that was a thing. There's a few different glasses and... Excellent question. Am I going to leave the aircon on? Probably have a negotiation about that. I turned it on in the bedrooms because I'm streaming from one of the bedrooms just before starting this stream. The room was very warm when I came in. It's cooled down now. You're going to work in the op shop, 36-degree heat. Yeah, I'm going to go. Does the op shop not have aircon? I can see it. God, that's really fucking nice. All right, so I'm going to let those nogs mature. I've got half a bottle of eggnog that I made, I don't know, 2 months ago. and it's nice. And then I have a 1 liter bottle, an ex Maker's Mark bottle. It's 1 liter of eggnog I made last Christmas. So it's 1 year old. So I'm going to drink half of that one and then add some new eggnog to it and then save it for next Christmas. It's going to be an infinity eggnog. Drink half of it each Christmas and then top it up with a new batch and then leave that till the next Christmas. All right, well, I hope you survive with the ceiling fans on. Oh, okay. So what? Australian cricket suddenly better than they were a little while ago? Soul Origin. That sounds vaguely familiar. What is Soul Origin? And hello, too. Yeah, I'd just been in friggin' U-Foods mode. Very lazy. I had this grand idea for making something, and then I just went, nah, microwave it is. And it was good, microwave food. So I don't regret that decision. Soul Origin is salads. Okay. Which U-Foods? I don't even remember. It was like chicken and cream and vegetables. Yum. Okay, that's going to be even better in a week or two. My hot tip for anyone making eggnog is you really want to make it at least 2 days before you're going to drink it, because that really lets the flavors permeate. A soft close, that's the fucking webcam. Or, I mean, maybe, because it's a newish webcam. I don't know, maybe the front of it's dirty. I don't know. Maybe I should get a wipe for it. Yeah, you've been thinking, asking me to wipe it? Maybe I'll get it. Filming a porno and there's leftover Vaseline on the camera. You know what? I'm going to get a wipe and see if that makes it less thing. I think this is maybe just a shit webcam. Don't buy cheap webcams is the answer. Okay, I got a wipe. So this might get a bit weird when I wipe it. Let's see. What'd that do? This is a wider angle than my other webcam too. I feel like the angle on the other one was about here. A little bit more. What's this doing? Nothing, absolutely. Like, Rainy, the goggles, they do nothing. Yeah, I think it's just a shit webcam is what we're dealing with. I don't know, maybe it's a bit less soft focus. A pinch better. I think it actually took a while to reset its focus as well when I did that. I think it's very slightly better. But I'm definitely going to replace this webcam. Ooh, the big questions. Gross fingerprints on a screen, isopropyl alcohol. Yeah, this one actually, there's no alcohol in this wipe that I got. Ooh, that's so creamy. So the booze in that is tequila and sherry. And then it's like the usual filling, eggs, milk, cream, and sweetened. I actually used sweetened condensed coconut milk in there. And it's friggin' yummy. It had a weird name. What was it? Okay, so yeah, glasses cleaner. Actually, yeah, if you have the specs overseeing it, spritz, and the soft cloth, that shouldn't damage a TV screen because it's specifically designed to not damage lenses. But I would also go with Heine's suggestion. Do a little spot like in the corner where it wouldn't matter that much and just check that it doesn't seem to do any damage. But that's actually probably a good idea. Oh, there you go. Heine has the same opinion. Test on a small spot on the screen. Yeah. What's this? Had a wacky name. This eggnog. What did I want? It's in my Trello. Clyde Common. So it's a venue called Clyde Common, and it's their eggnog, Monteado sherry and añejo tequila, which is aged tequila. Fucking hell. And I thought I'd make it because I recently got like a 1 liter bottle of decent quality añejo tequila. So, God, what? I feel like it's freaking. How's that? That's a bit better. There's too much space above my head. I'm always reverting to that one, the old, what's his name from Fox News? We'll do it live. Fuck it. Such a grumpy dude. Oh, yep. No, that's I mean, God, I like all the eggnogs I make. Not even sure that tastes super different. So I don't know. In a week or so, I'll compare this. That's right. I put brandy in this as well. I decided their recipe didn't have enough booze in it. And so I added 250 mils of brandy as well. Because I'm just like, come on, gonna get fucked up on the eggnog. That's him, Bill O'Reilly. Yeah. I'd forgotten his name. Just remember he was a grumpy fucker from Fox News. Honey, run your finger over the prints. If the kid had crumbs, might be stuck to the screen. Okay. Is there a special tip for things stuck to the screen? I would imagine be careful. So this is my apple whiskey liqueur is going a very nice red from the apple peel. I'm going to leave this till Tuesday. The sugar's fully dissolved, which is good. I'm going to taste that on Tuesday. And if I think it's ready, decant it. No. Oh, that's what I got distracted. I was going to have a mineral water. My current thinking is the eggnog's the only alcohol I'm drinking tonight. Because that's pretty light. Just have some mineral water. Okay, so Heine's tip: if there's crumbs, dab it without moving it. Dissolve it with dabs. Oh yeah, all right. You hate this. Ah, yeah. Well, shit happens. Best laid plans of mice and men. Sometimes shit just happens. And there's not much you can do with it. Honey, you put a small gauge on your 4K monitor. Oh, you put a small gouge in your monitor, 2 or 3 pixels, but it's ignorable. Yep, despite the best of our efforts, shit continues to happen. Happen far too often, in my opinion. But, Did I like Venom? I thought it was a Venom movie. I don't hate the Venom movies. I don't love the Venom movies. It was a Venom movie. You know what stuck with me? Tom Hardy walking through the desert in bare feet. I was thinking, that motherfucker's got tough feet because it's like he's walking on carpet. Like, I'm such a wussy little bitch with bare feet. Not doing it over stones. No way, man. Ow. Ow, ow. That was my biggest takeaway, honestly. Yes, was his Mad Max training. Oh, yes. Well, I just watched it today, Safa. And my take is, if you liked the first 2 Venom movies, you'll like the third one. If you didn't like the first 2, you're probably not going to like the third one. I did note with interest, Tom Hardy was credited with story development in the third one, so that's nice. They let him pitch some of the story for it. 200. You did 200 cigarettes and 500 days of summer. That's a fun sentence. I remember 500 Days of Summer. That's like, God's one of the original Manic Pixie Dream Girl movies. 200 Cigarettes. Is that a Jim Jarmusch film? I'm trying to remember what that is. Is it like Tom Waits? I have a vague memory of what that movie is. Yes, 500 Days of Summer was Zoe Deschanel and young what's his name, who's in so many movies, Joseph Gordon-Levitt. That whole phase of movies broadly aimed at 20-something to maybe 30-something men was like, hey, have you got a boring and meaningless life? Maybe an interesting young woman will come into it to give you meaning. A particular reviewer coined the term, saying these films were being lazy. They're using this trope of the manic pixie dream girl. Interestingly, I did read an article by that reviewer a couple of years ago where he says he really regrets inventing it because people use it to denigrate films without giving them serious consideration. So 200 Cigarettes, mega cast, meeting for party in 1980, all the dramas leading up to it. Huge cast, lackluster story. Oh, they tried to do too much, yeah. With an Elvis Costello cameo. There you go. I'm thinking of another one. I think it was originally a Jim Jarmusch short film with Iggy Pop and Tom Waits. See if I can find it, because I'm sure it had cigarettes in there. Coffee and Cigarettes, that's it. It was a short film, and I kind of feel like it was a 10-minute film, and I feel like they ended up making a feature. But I could be wrong. Maybe it was only ever a short film. But I have seen the short film. So there is a full movie. Speaking of it, you watched the movie Val Kilmer where he's John Holmes, called Wonderland. Okay. Oh, there was apparently I'm looking it up on Wikipedia. There was a previous film, Coffee and Cigarettes, that was Roberto Benigni and Stephen Wright. Oh, okay. So there was actually a full-length film, Coffee and Cigarettes, which is a collection of short films, and it's got a really over-the-top cast all up. Look at the cast: Roberto Benigni, Stephen Wright, Joey Lee, Cinque Lee, Steve Buscemi, Iggy Pop, Tom Waits, Meg White and Jack White, Alfred Molina, Steve Coogan, Bill Murray. Damn. Anyway, so I haven't seen all of it. I've only seen the short with Tom Waits and Iggy Pop. I think Wonderland has a great cast. It might be interesting. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, they're on Plex. Okay. But Jim Jarmusch liked. He did it a couple times. Released a feature that was actually a series of short films. I was the one that was all set in one night in a hotel, I think in Memphis. I can't quite remember what that is, but I actually saw that one in a cinema. It's a whole gosh darn thing. I think the most recent Jim Jarmusch film I saw was the zombie one, The Dead Don't Die. Got Adam Driver and Bill Murray in it. I have to admit to being disappointed with that one. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great. So I was disappointed because I'm a fan of Jim Jarmusch. I'm a fan of zombie films, and I thought it was a good cast as well. And for my money, it really didn't work. So I was quite let down by it. You know, it started doing some self-referential and fourth wall breaks, and that's fine. I didn't mind them, but just overall, didn't actually work for me. Yeah, no copy protection on laser discs. Yeah, best rips were from laser discs. Yeah, it was DVDs where they introduced copy protection. It's just so surreal that all those copyright protection things, all they were things to fuck over people who legitimately bought things. Like the whole thing about stopping criminals. They didn't slow down criminals for a fucking heartbeat, not at all. And it's just like, if you legitimately bought a copy and wanted a backup, which is a completely reasonable thing to want because discs are fragile media, they call you a criminal for doing a backup. It's such a bunch of fucking horse shit. So always been, and also it would frustrate the shit out of me when you got a illegally purchased film, or hired back in the day of video hire stores, and there's a fucking ad saying don't be a criminal, and it's like, well, cockhead, why are you putting this on legal media, you obnoxious fucks? For ripped media, the fucking people ripping it are just going to not include your copyright propaganda. Always fucking pissed me off. It's just like, fuck you. Treating consumers like shit. No, sir, I don't like it. Yeah, you would make backup copies of DVDs, and yeah, of course, you take out the ad. That's what anyone who was doing rips would do, for fuck's sake. Yeah, they are. The companies are fucking, and they're obnoxious and stupid and attacking the wrong thing. I actually had some ultraviolet things. It's like, where you bought a physical media and it was linked to a digital copy. And that, disappeared. I didn't have a lot. I had maybe half a dozen that were ultraviolet releases. And it's kind of fun because when it was working, I could watch them on my phone. Ultraviolet was slow as shit. Slow. Yeah. Yeah. It's just, they just fucking treat us like shit. I'm old enough to remember when computers just weren't powerful enough to play video like at all. And I was at a computer one year and I was break, like, oh, look, we found a way to play video on a computer. And it was on disk. And, like 6%. It's probably 6 pixels across the thing, very low resolution. Also, such new technology, they could only sort of provide stuff that was in the public domain, which is precious little. Apparently, George Romero's Night of the Living Dead is public. It's a huge breakthrough. Like, oh, look, you can play video on a computer. And then we got like MP. What was the first useful video file that computers could play? MP3s, MP4s? I don't know. My PC history is doing this stuff. I look like 90s. Yeah, I'm getting a better webcam. So you put a picture of your gouged screen. Yeah, of course, a download car. Yes, talking about low res. Well, I am low res. Oops. And at the moment, I'm getting the warning about my bandwidth is shit, so I might be even more so. Well, we will see how my bandwidth goes. So like, here's the fun thing, like Heine, you put the thing like, oh, you see the gouge on my screen. I mean, my laptop screen is so dirty. I can't tell. Actually, that's something I should know. While I've got this here, I'll wipe my laptop screen. It's maybe made my laptop screen. Oh man, maybe you see that. It's actually filthy. My laptop screen was filthy. Ugh. Is it games use fuck all internet but compared to movie TV shows? Yeah. Yeah, Mrs. Angry might be talking to her brother online. Yes, no, I don't smoke. That's just dust. Fuck knows how long it's been since I cleaned that screen. I was kind of surprised and a little mortified at how dirty it made that wipe. Screen was fucking filthy. Look, yeah, but that's just the low resolution and the lights. It's black. It's like black dust. It's really dark dust. A white wipe and yeah, I think like the nation's internet's gonna take a pounding on Christmas Day as everyone unwraps games they got for Christmas and whacks them in their console and it goes, oh yeah, you have to download 100 gigabytes to actually play this game. And everyone in the country does it. Every household in the country does it at the same time. Obviously, I'm jokingly exaggerating, but I think there would definitely be a spike in internet traffic around the world on Christmas Day for that reason. Oh yeah, I tried cigarettes like as a teenager when I was trying to fit in. Then they fucking sucked. Oh, I have a vague memory of PS3s being hacked at Christmas. I can't remember exactly what happened. God, there's something really weird happening with this eyelid. I don't know if there's an irritation there, but every now and then it just kind of wobbles on me, and I'm going, why the fuck is it doing that? It's very annoying. Maybe the little pigeons outside. We have these very happy blackbirds. Maybe it's one really happy blackbird. I think it's more than one, but all through spring and through to now, very loud song from it all the time. So I went down for a week at Christmas. Geez, that's fucking rough. And everyone got 2 free games. Hurrah! Oh my god, I want to go and check Steam again. Maybe post Christmas. I'm not getting I'm not getting Red Dead Redemption until it's really cheap. Because we do actually have it for the PS4. I kind of want it on my PC. But I'm not doing that till it's really cheap. Might be that post Christmas, so I'll see. Oh yeah, lots of the Epic gives away free games, and I've got a bunch of free games, and but I just don't go for it. Have I been to the Fit Girl site for games? I don't know. That sounds like a porn site. Fit Girl. I don't game enough to get free games. Don't have time. I've just got a bunch of games on my PC that I haven't played, and I don't have that many games. I just don't game. I used to. I go through phases of it, but I do other things that take up time, and it is mostly the video editing. Actually, something's got to lose for me to do the video stuff. I've literally never heard of Fit Girl as a gaming site. Oh, good lord. Think I need to get more ice. And another mineral water. Really? Look, if I had any money, I'd have a bigger space to shoot videos. I'd have a producer and or director. And yeah, I mean, a video editor would be a good idea. Yeah, I kind of got demoralized in that because I didn't get answers from some places. So, damn. Safi, you want some lo-fi music for when I'm out? Okay. Ask and ye shall receive. Because this will take me a minute or so to do this. God, no, I've got the yawns. God damn it. Put some lo-fi on. And a banner. Just say I'll be back in a minute. No, we don't want the chickens. I don't have the chickens in charge. Oh, you've been going crazy while I've been away. Hello, Dr. Abigail. Oh, you got startled by Tom Kitten. Oh, dear. Okie doke. Oh, nice. I love we're doing a screen cleaning tutorial tonight. All right. Your ASMR can opening. Why do I feel? Yeah, no, I've definitely got a runny nose. I'm going to have to. I don't have any tissues in here. I'm going to have to disappear for another second. Oh, good lord. Yawny, yawny, yawn. Okay. Oh. Goodness gracious me. No, I don't have COVID again. I feel like I've still got some residual tiredness, low level long COVID. But it's all good in the hood. Well, there are lots of problems in the hood. Truth be told, that that's just the way it goes sometimes. Actually, I didn't. I wasn't organized enough to have bread. Oh, are you already getting a nasty WA summer raise? We getting some hot ones this week. It was warm today, like over 30, but tomorrow's meant to be over 40. And it might be that next weekend too, Oh, God, just going on. Actually, what are they projecting now? Well, let's see. We're talking about screen cleaning. We're talking about the weather. No. Warm, like maybe over 30 on Friday, but cooling down on Saturday and Sunday. Well, that's good because I was going to be going for a walk on Saturday. So I'm glad it's not like fucking 40. Ooh, you've got sunburned. God damn it. Okay. Hey, Greg, how are you this evening? Because, like, dude, I work with, it was like last Monday, he's joining a meeting remotely, saying he wasn't going to turn his camera on because he'd been at a Greek festival all day with no sunscreen and he's really badly burnt. And so he's not going to turn the camera on. And we're all like, oh, come on, now you got to show us. And he turned the camera on and he was freakishly burnt. I've never sat through all of Gone with the Wind. I've seen bits of it. And so I in the thumbnail for this, I did the Simpsons version, which I love, like, frankly, my dear, I love you. Let's get married and have kids. Bart upset they took out the one swear. And was it? It was, I think, one of the old people, I think it was Hans Moleman, saying, didn't there used to be a war in this? Yeah, Ray's hasn't had any days off. Got a moment to sit, but on all night tonight. Damn. It is like, yeah, like Gone with the Wind is ridiculously racist. Not quite at the level of Birth of a Nation, but ridiculously racist. No, it's not. I don't know if you're joking. Rhett Butler's last line is, "Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn." And in The Simpsons, in the old people's home, they were playing an edit of Gone with the Wind that would not upset old people. And instead of saying, "Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn," he said, "Frankly, my dear, yeah, I love you. Let's get married and have kids." Uh, Gone with the Wind is your mum's favorite movie. Okay, that's interesting. Someone as young as your mum liking a film from 90 years ago. Have you ever been in a Turkish prison, Joey? Dude, she's young compared to Gone with the Wind. That's unless I'm missing the mark. Gone with the Wind is a 90-year-old movie. I meant comparatively. Like, I think maybe your mum's generation, I wouldn't be surprised if the favorite film was from the 50s or the 60s, but from the 30s, that's unusual. Jesus is young compared to that movie. Oh, she's mid-70s, but still, I'd kind of expect, her favorite movie to be from the 50s or 60s, maybe the 70s. What's the line they used to use about how long someone's been, uh, how long something's been going on, or well, they've been doing that since Jesus was playing fullback for the Nazareth First 13. I said, Joey, do you like gladiator movies? The great strength of that movie is how they delivered all the lines deadpan, like really ridiculous lines of dialogue, but not playing them up at all, just doing them straight. I've never heard that. Been doing that since Jesus started emoting. Oh, okay. You auto-corrected since Jesus started working. Okay, well, that's just gonna get you in trouble, that one. Yeah, 1800 is not a terrible tequila, and it's not a great tequila. See, tequila is the spirit I know least about as well. Hey, Justin, back from phone call. Okay. What's there was a website that ranked all the tequilas. There was like expert rating and fan ratings. I don't know. Let me look it up. I'm sure I think it was like called Tequila Matchmaker, actually. Oh, what the fuck? Yes, Tequila Matchmaker. And you can search product, brand, or NOM, which is a code that's on the bottles. And if we search 1800 tequila, okay, the Extra Añejo, the professional panel rates it 77 out of 100. The community rates it higher, 83 out of 100. The coconut, the panel rates 63, community rates 75. The Reposado, panel rate 61, community rate 69. Nice. 1800 silver, 63 the panel, 63 the community, and Yeho 73 and 76. So their most positively reviewed tequilas are their aged tequilas, and Anejo, Anejo, means aged, and they get consistently higher scores for their Añejo tequilas. But like, what's that one? The rocks, Terramana. Terramana Añejo, 74 and 77. Blanco, 72 and 73. Reposado, 69 74. Okay, Terramana gets ranked about the same as 1800, maybe a little better. Oh, Kevin Andrews, was he like the really Catholic guy? I don't know. You're gonna get drunk on apple cider? I mean, because I don't like champagne, I like apple cider, bubbly apple cider with a cork for New Year's Eve. Haven't been able to hear shit. So I haven't got messages. Sending Charlie video. I hope the Secret Santa. You open your Secret Santa whenever you want, basically. That's right. He was the Catholic who forced, which is the thing Catholics do. Oh, he was my memory of him is a super fucking weird dude, like posing for a photo with his wife, and it just made them look super fucking weird, like serial killer weird. Yours is under the Christmas tree. Nice. I haven't got mine yet. Oh, unless it is actually in my post office box. Something's in my post office box. I'll find out tomorrow. Well, Rays, you can do it however you want. You can open it whenever you want, save it to Christmas Day, whatever works for you. Waiting to be mailed, that's weird. Yes, you should have mailed it by now. It'd be cutting it a bit fine with Christmas mail if it's not already in the mail. So yes, you should have mailed it like a week ago. But again, no huge drama. You don't want to get worked up about something. Oh right, okay. Just press. Well, maybe take a while. That's okay. What's King Charles raised the price of Christmas lunch? What's that about? All right, so it's something to do with the distribution center. Oh yeah, well, beyond your control, so whatever. It is what it is. Don't lose sleep over it. Yeah. Yeah, well, it'll happen one day. It's been held up in a distribution center, not your problem. Yeah, but it'll, like I said, the whole thing, it'll sort itself out. It's not something to be stressed about. Still, more than a week to go. Maybe even Australia Post can get their shit together in that time frame. Who knows? it's all. This is not meant to be a source of stress. Just let it roll. It's a whole thing. Yes, good. You're not stressed. Good. I'm glad to hear it. None of us are stressed. It's all good. Everyone stop panicking. Nobody's stressed. You got one. Yay! I feel like it's all going to work out. I'm trying to think of like what's a really sorry. Now I'm on this tequila matchmaker. What's like a shitty tequila? Oh wait, okay. What do they say about Don Julio? Double cast Rico Pizarro. Wait, no, just the normal Don Julios. Wow, there's some Don Julio that was aged in ex-Lagavulin casks. Damn. No, they rate them okay. What's oh god, I'm blanking. What's it like a shitty tequila? Oh yeah. Oh yes. There are certainly some dodgy flying high quotes, yes. Oh, you got the Diet Oreo Coke. Nice. I still pretty sure I still have some of that in the fridge. I'm not going to drink cola this late at night. Just to be having the mineral waters at this time. Oh, I thought, what's Sierra? Sierra is the shitty tequila. Let me have a look. Oh, yes. Oh, wow. The Sierra Silver with the little hat rated 35 out of 100. Brutal. Reposado 64 by the panel, but 48 by the community. And Yeho 71 by the panel, 63. They're much better, but damn, that Sierra Silver, that's a brutal rating. But which was the one that actually had the slogan "Lick, Sip, Suck"? Oh, the site is called Tequila Matchmaker. Okay, no, I gotta look now. Cheap tequila. I'm trying to Espolon. Oh yeah, how did they rate Espolon? Because I've had Espolon before. What's Dan's got on the tequila front? Don Julio. Jose, that's it. Cuervo. That's the one I was trying to think of. Yes, Jose Cuervo. Okay. Okay, so special ones. But yes, Jose Cuervo's special. Silva, 37.45. Reposado, 65.68. This is not that bad. And the Tradicional Silva, 67.65. That's not that bad. Oh my God. Jose Cuervo, Especial Gold, 29 from the panel, 37 from the community. Damn. That's brutal. Especial Reposado, 39 from the panel, 53 from the community. Those are pretty harshly judged. Sorry, this is fun just seeing how aggressively rated they are. What? What's the ones I've had in the past? Because I'm just an idiot. Is it Prospero? I've had Prospero. Yes. Yeah, that's very minute. 68, 73, 67, 75. Yeah. Yeah, I thought that was okay. Wait, what's this? Okay, so I got this new one. I think I checked before I got it, and it was reasonably well rated. I've forgotten what it's called, though. What's it called? Where's the bottle? Signorio? What have I done with it? So where is it? Looking for things in the cupboard. Oh. Signorio. You know what? I'm gonna stop fucking around. Oh, I think this one I have here gets it nasty. Oh wait, no, I put it here, of course. Signorio. Car. And what's this one I got the leader of? Tapatio. I'm sure I heard good things about Tapatio. Okay, I'm gonna look it up. Alright. I'm gonna stop looking up tequila after this. I want to do this one. Tapatio. Ooh, the expensive one's 90. Ooh, I'm on a winner. They're all rated like 87 to 90. Damn. What's the one with the scary face? A car. I bet it's rated badly. Oh, no. They got decent scores. There we go. You know what? Both Ray's and Dr. Abbey, you need to stop fucking bringing it up. It's just frustrating. It's like you're deliberately being at loggerheads for no fucking reason. Okay, I'm going to stop looking up tequilas now, as much fun as it is, because I am easily amused. Yeah, I mean, that's a decent mid-range score. I got those 1 liter bottles of Tapatio from Nick's Wine Merchants. They were like a special deal, and it was like a liter, and they were a really good price, and they're like rated like 85, 90 on there. So it's like, damn, I'm a winner. Also, a liter of them is going to last me faux fucking ever because I don't use that much tequila. So that's a good thing. Yeah, so now I've just got to freaking restrain myself, stop buying things. I bought some more rum the other day because I happened to be in Dan's because I had to get the sherry I wanted for the eggnog I made that I tasted tonight. I had to get a particular sherry, and that was on special at Dan's. And I ended up getting another bottle of Twofold because it was on a really good special, and I'm always going to use that. And then there was another Australian rum that was like a third off, just an unadvertised clearance. And I was like, oh, a third off. What the fuck? Okay. I haven't actually tasted that. Maybe I should taste it. I'm not going to do a comparative one. I think it's from Western Australia. I've had, they call it Wait, where did I put it? Illegal Tender Distilling. The Illegal Tender Rum Company. Da-da-da. Two Dans 10 kilometers from me. I got two Dans within 5 kilometers of me, I think. The door kind of does need an oiling, doesn't it? There's like wax sealed, but there's a little bit here that you obviously meant to tear it, and I gotta. Maybe I can get it off with this. Damn it! Got to get this happening. Yes, you are in a regional area, so it's very different. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah, the seal actually came off, so that's a plus. Now, is this a screw top or a stopper? Oh, it's a screw top. Okay. It's all good. We're all good, and the key thing is we don't need to bring it up. There may well have been some stress, and we're trying to not be stressed about it. And being stressed in December makes perfect fucking sense to me. Is absolutely understandable, and we're all cool. Ooh. Okay, this has just got that classic rum, overripe banana, overripe pineapple sort of funk. It's got the funk. What's the ABV on this? Distiller's cut makes it sound like it's higher ABV than the usual 40%. What is it? 40. God, such little letters. My eyes are old. I need a brighter light on it. 45%. Okay. So it is a little bit higher than average. What's their little story? Yeah, it's in tiny little letters. Fuck it. I'm not reading that. They're taunting me because I'm old and my eyes don't work. You got a fan on full blast. My fucking laptop has its fan on full blast, I'll tell you that much. Ooh, this is another. I've now found a couple of Australian rums I quite like. Damn, that's nice. Ooh, just got a little bit of the rum funk in there. Oh well, those are going to go good in cocktails. I've now got a couple of good cocktail rums. Yeah, boy. And I'm going to look at the bottles. I've got bottles that are almost empty. I'm not sure. I'll maybe make an infinity rum. I've made infinity whiskey. Ugh. Look, I have occasionally thought about getting the LASIK eye surgery, but I've gotten so used to wearing glasses as well. But, maybe one day. I don't even know how much it costs because it's not like a Medicare operation. Mum did it in her early 30s. Oh, God, I loved the old Simpsons joke where there was an episode that was set, I don't know, like 20 years in the future, and Lenny's blind. He's got no eyes. And they just make a reference to, he's going like, yeah, that laser eye surgery, it's great at first, you can see, but after 10 years, your eyes fall out. And because at that point, the laser eye surgery had been common for about 5 years. This is back in the 90s. And I thought, okay, that's a mean joke. Just like putting the idea in their head that It's just a Simpsons joke, but people, you know, are influenced quite easily. Ah, and it can play on your mind, little jokes like that. First time I saw it, I thought it was both very funny and a little bit mean, trying to make people who'd had the laser eye surgery paranoid. So I don't know if I would ever get it. Um, there are an obvious range of benefits to it, but oh god, look, this fucking web. It's not my eyes. I'm soft focused on the fucking web. I'm definitely getting another webcam this week. Or will I wait for post Christmas sales? I don't know. Maybe maybe I should wait till post Christmas sales actually. It's only another week, 2 weeks. Paranoid's the wrong word. But slightly unsettled at literally having part of the surface of my eye burnt off. Yes, absolutely recommend a model. Definitely. Yes. Even worried's maybe too strong, but it's just like, it doesn't fill me with joy, the idea of getting laser fired into my eye to burn off some of the surface of it. But it's mainly the cost that holds me back. Oh, there's that. I love that you're coming up with the different words and you're spelling them all right. Unsettled. That's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, that's the best one yet. It's unsettling. The thought of having lasers fired into my eyes and burning off some of the surface is unsettling. So Logitech C920 Pro HD. What did they go for? Logitech Pro HD. What was that one you said? The C920. Did that come up? C920. Amazon is apparently selling it for $100. Okay. Okay, well, they got something special, but that's not what we want. Oh, yeah, typical Amazon just put a shit ton of other products in. Yeah, okay, $106. Ooh, they're saying I could get it before Christmas. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe I'll wait for like Boxing Day sales, see if something comes up. Yes, I have actually heard that. Actually get the surgery to get better than standard vision. Yeah, well, you can see why you'd be refused being a pilot if you had bad eyesight. And look, advertising is more expensive on eBay, actually. But I have a benchmark for it. And maybe I can wait till but I mean, how much are they going to be marked down after Christmas? I don't know. I just don't know. Uh, well, geez, I tell you what, because I was thinking of going into a physical store, and for a laugh, last Monday I went into JB in Melbourne Central, and it was fucking pandemonium. Like, there were so many people, and the line at the register was so fucking long. Like, I was really taken by surprise. Jesus Christ, there's a unremovable pop-up. What the fuck? Who the fuck? Like, JB's got this unmovable pop-up that's blocking out like an eighth of the screen. Fucking assholes. Okay, fuck you, JB. You fucking suck donkey's balls. Or you put something on the Discord. From eBay. Yes, yes, we're visiting eBay. Oh, yeah, but that's okay. Is this literally bidding on a second-hand one? Saying you can buy it now for $55. I'm just kind of okay. This is where you're getting my prejudices come in. I'm just thinking like, yeah, no returns accepted. Like, and again, like $55 is off the hook cheap for that. Like, that's half what it was on Amazon. And Amazon's cheaper than anywhere else. But it's like eBay, that just several warning bells going off there. I would genuinely not be comfortable buying off this person. It's just like my scam sensors are going off, and maybe I'm being very unfair to them. Yeah, I'm just really, really not particularly trusting eBay, quite honestly. I thank you for sending them to me, though. Yeah, well, I suspect this person's not in Australia. And yes, Australian consumer law, as if a product is faulty or not as advertised, they do have to provide you a refund. Well, there you go. The remaining barley 9 members have returned to Australia. I know that's been in the news. It's not something I've thought about over the years. Oh, you only search Australian shops? Okay. No, I don't think I've had my eBay hacked. I guess I'm just old and grumpy. I basically never use eBay, so I never consider using eBay. You know what? Like it's so unfamiliar to me. It's just like, I don't think so. So yeah, it's sorry, where was I? Um Wow, why is this website so shitty to navigate? Okay. Looking at the different webcams. Wow, there are still really expensive webcams if you want to buy them. Over $300 retail. Good Lord. In this day and age, that seems kind of crazy. Over $300 for a webcam. And there's a few different ones. Damn. Holy shit. Oh, that's a conference camera. I thought there's one for $500. And another conference system for $2,000. Yeah, okay. It's getting weird now. Definitely not what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for a $2,000 conference system. Yeah, I can close all these fucking windows. What? Oh, man. Yeah, I don't want to give money to Bezos either. That's what I was thinking going to a physical store. All right, everyone's telling me I'm crazy. Oh my God, I missed that whole chat. Should we buy it? Should I? You're terrible. Terrible, Muriel. So what's this for? Who bought $300 worth? Oh, right. Sorry, that's a scam you got subjected to. Yeah. Oh God, does anyone remember the thing I got scammed on during lockdown? And they delayed sending anything for ages. And then they sent me a package that was just like a beanie. And so I was saying to friggin', because I paid for it through PayPal, I went, yeah, no, these guys fucking ripped me off. And they said, oh, can you send us a picture of what they sent? So I sent a picture of me wearing the beanie looking really sad. And then it was like, yeah, send it back to them. And I did get the refund. I just barely resisted the urge to take a literal shit in the hat and send it back. Because I kind of suspected they weren't going to open when it got sent back. It was an extremely strong temptation, though, of actually taking a shit in the hat and sending it back. Oh my God. Comes with free Lavia mics. Okay. Well, now I'm going to have to get something for you. Damn. Okay. All right. Ugh. I kind of think I should have, but I just like if they were literally waiting for me to send the hat back. No, not the MAGA hat. I've still got the MAGA hat. This was a little like, stretchy black beanie. Um and I thought, what if they then complain to PayPal that I shit in the hat that I sent back to them? And PayPal's going like, well, we can't give you your money back because you shit in the hat. And it wasn't worth it. So I didn't shit in the hat. I'm 90+% sure they weren't even going to open the thing I sent back. And so, I mean, what are they going to do if they complain to PayPal and say I shit in the hat I sent back? I'll just go, no, I didn't. Prove it, you scamming bastards. There would have been some sort of thing. Oh, sorry, Safra. I think you're getting confused. It wasn't a hat. I didn't order a hat. I ordered another thing, and they were ripoffs. Oh, freaking Home for the Elderly sent me a MAGA hat. And predictably, it doesn't fit my head, which I fucking love. Like it's not even done up at the back. And it won't sit on my head. I love that it doesn't fit my head. No, I didn't get the other thing. I just got a refund. They were rip-off artists. I think it was a fruit juicer, a citrus juicer from memory that I was trying to get. There's a particular style of one that was all the rage. Oh no, you've got a stitch from laughing now. But those baseball caps never fit my head. Like I said, I have to go to a specialty shop usually to get a fat to hit my head, a hat to fit my head, a hat to fit my fat head. Yeah, I'm sure I told you all the story. I wore one of my hats into work one day because it's like, oh, you all don't believe me, so I took my Kubra in, and they're like, oh, that looks really good on you. Yeah, you should put it on. And other people put it on, and it goes dunk down to here. No, he actually did that. That's a real MAGA hat for this current thing, like 45 and 47. This is a real MAGA hat. Made in China. That's how I know it's real. God, it fucking cracks me up that he can do all that shit and have his merch made in China and there's no blowback. Oh God, the card. It's chaos on the bed here. I don't know where the card is. Can I see it? No. Sorry, it's chaos here. I can't see it. What do I think the drones hovering easier? No, they're fucking planes. They're normal fucking planes. And fucking fruitcake people have started saying they're drones. I mean, there's probably some drones. It's just people with fucking drones. But all these pictures people are posting are pictures of fucking planes in mist. And it's stupid as fuck. And it's like the power of suggestion. Someone said there were a lot of drones here. So now whenever people see lights, which are fucking planes, they go, oh, it's drones. And there's like, condensation trail from a plane, like, oh, the drones are spraying stuff now. It's like, fuck. One looked like a helicopter. I saw some of them that are clearly planes. And it's just like, fucking hell. Yes, as Home for the Elderly responded, like, no, he still insists that was stolen. Again, we are in for some genuinely fucking weird times, possibly levels of chaos that the US won't easily recover from. And in fact, the rest of the world is going to be damaged by. But I don't have a crystal ball, so I don't know what's going to happen. But all signs point to chaos on a previously unseen scale, just like bad craziness, as Hunter S. Thompson would call it. It's like bad craziness is the new normal. But, we'll see, I guess. Very bad signs with like RFK Jr., wanting to ban vaccines and just do his other batshit stuff. And that's the thing. Trump could easily die of natural causes at any moment. Like he's however the fuck old he is and really out of shape and under a lot of stress. He could very easily just drop dead from natural causes at any fucking moment. And his batshit supporters would go absolutely feral. Yeah, that was in the news. RFK's lawyer lodged a thing about banning the polio virus. It's just like insanity. It's beyond ridiculous. I mean, what's funny to me is the degree to which Elon Musk is simping for Trump and is just aggressively sucking up to him. And it seems to be momentarily working. I predict their falling out will be spectacular because everyone falls out with Trump because he's a fucking whack job. Yeah, I would say I would give Trump at best a 50-50 chance of living through his second term. They're like just dying of natural causes. Pic of Elon Musk shaking his own hand. Was that done with AI? I've not even heard about that. No, sorry. I'm just wearing slippers. I didn't get, dressed today. I'm just wearing shorts and slippers because I didn't leave the fucking house because it's too hot. I'm going to look that up. Elon Musk shaking his own hand. I'm not seeing any references to it. No, sorry, not seeing any references to it. Discord in memes. Let me see. Where are we? Oh, okay. So I'll share this picture. And I will just say that's an uncharitable reading of it. And I'm uncharitable to him all the time. That's just a thing people do sometimes, doing this. But it is kind of funny. Is that Mike Tyson doing that to Trump? I don't know. Fucking RFK. Oh no, oof. He is extremely dangerous to the health of Americans because he's a fucking nutcase. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. If there's another pandemic or serious disease outbreak in the US, if he's able to make policy calls, the US is fucked. John Jones, never heard of him. I don't follow boxing though. Ah, there you go. Black Metal Heart, known cheater, steroid peptide abuser. All right, you're clearly following the boxing, and I'm not. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, we are just in for crazy times. And I fear not the good sort of crazy times. Just woof. Just like, oh damn, that happened. Okay. Oof. Ow. Oh, yeah, no, that happened. Just bad times. Bad times. So yeah, not looking forward to it. So to summarize, UFC fighter, disgusting human. Yeah, no into hands. Yeah, okay. You have painted a very good picture of him being a piece of shit. And I'm kind of glad I don't know anything about it. I've now been informed of what garbage he is. Yes, it's like who knew people who do the punching in a competitive way and doing drugs are just not good people and are violent to people outside the ring. Beginning of the end times was 2016. Was that when Bowie died? Yeah, Bowie died in 2016 and then everything went to hell. No, I think you're missing a point. January 2016 was when David Bowie chose to leave this plane of existence. So, and then it all went to hell. I actually love that, Jackie. Trump's a symptom. He's a pretty fucking bad symptom, though. Oh, dear. Yeah, well, he went out after the last album, Black Star, came out. And waited long enough to see fairly universally positive reviews for it. And then, I said he left this plane of existence. But also Prince died and Harambe got shot. Yeah. Dicks out for Harambe. Does everyone remember that? Just me? I don't know. It's a whole thing. Yeah, the weird, well, not weird, but a thing about Prince's death when some of the details about how he was living life, like, oh, I didn't realize Prince was that unhappy. Because he definitely seemed to not be leading a happy life. as not good stuff. He indeed did know he was not long for this world, and held on for the reviews. I'm going to go with no, Theodely. That didn't happen. But what do I know? I'm not in depraved Hollywood inner circles, but my initial reaction is no, that didn't happen. There's very little question in my mind that Bowie chose his time of departure. He just waited to get the reviews for Black Star, and then he could pass on in peace. I think it was an old Celtic tradition where kings were cremated and then their followers might, put their ashes in a pipe and smoke it. I kind of heard tell of that. I don't know if it's real. But you hear lots of stories. You hear lots of stories and you never quite be sure what's true and what isn't. 26 studio albums. Well, he was doing them since the 60s when he was very young. Like, I think he was a teenager with the first stuff he released. I'm sure I've mentioned this before, but I saw a documentary that I thought was pretty funny, that it was like really in depth in his early days. And he'd ended up in a contract with a record company where he had to produce a certain number of albums for them. And he was really pissed off with them. And he's like, these motherfuckers are just holding me to ransom and milking me for money. This is such a bad deal. So he did some really good albums under that contract, but they were very non-commercial. He was just like, I'm doing my most esoteric work, stuff that I want to do, and it's not going to sell a million. So this record company is not going to get rich off this contract. And then he got out of that contract and then was in control of his future. And then he released his biggest selling albums ever. I think it was like the 2 albums after that were by far his biggest selling albums. All these top 40 hits on them. But then this documentary, because he was releasing another album. I think it was the album before Black Star, which, was pretty positively viewed by people. But of course, Bowie actually had several decades of not charting and not getting good reviews, like his albums not being well reviewed and not selling well. And this documentary just did all this really detailed stuff. That's the ones. Yeah, no, but they weren't commercial. Loew, Heroes, and Lodger. Like, the 2 albums he released after he got out of that contract made more money than everything he'd done in his career up to that point. And yeah, this doco, after going about his huge commercial success, the world tours, and then anyway, a couple of decades went by and they didn't say anything about the stuff he released in those couple of decades. And it's like, but now he's got a new album and we're all excited about it. It's just kind of funny to me that after going into huge depth in his stuff from the 70s and early 80s, then when he hit his bad patch, which lasted several decades, they just glossed over it. It's just like, yeah, there we go. He did some stuff. Stuff happened for about 20 years, but now he's got a new album and we can all be excited about that. Yes. Scary Monsters and Let's Dance, and they were fucking monsters. And particularly the 2, what do you call it, the Modern Love tour, to back up the Let's Dance album, was just this mammoth world tour that just made him so much fucking money. Certainly don't begrudge him that. But yeah. Yeah, it was funny to have this context of he had to do these 3 albums. And so he's going, cool, I am going to do the albums I want to do. They're very non-commercial, but fans love them. They are artistically really good albums, but they weren't massive sellers. And then as soon as he's out of the contract, he releases these stupendous mega-selling albums, which is pretty good revenge against record company, because fuck record companies. They're evil as fuck. They have fucked over uncountable number of artists and aspiring artists over the decades. Just thousands and thousands and thousands of people who've been absolutely fucked over by record companies. You got introduced to Bowie in 1977 outside Graded Hits. Did a techno album called Earthling. Yeah, that was one of the ones that didn't do really well, I think. God, I remember in my misspent youth, not that I did drugs. Drugs are bad, kids. But anyway, I came out from a night being out at the clubs with my housemates and being more than a tad the worse for wear, and not being sure what was real and what wasn't, if you're picking up what I'm laying down. And I'm watching the TV, and they were doing a Bowie marathon, and it was like fucking 6 hours of Bowie. And I came in the middle, right where I think it's like a whole bunch of his trippiest videos were on. And so I'm literally sitting there going, okay, is this video actually that trippy, or is it because I'm tripping? And it's like they were doing it just for me. They knew who's watching Rage at that time of night, in what I'm thinking. So the techno album was done with MSN. Good Lord. Didn't do great, but had some good songs on it. Dead Man Walking. Oh, I'm Afraid of Americans. Damn, I remember that one. Yeah, he did release songs people remember. Oh, and also, this was on Rage. He did a concept album, and I think he did a stage show for it, built around Bertolt Brecht's Bale. Bertolt Brecht is a very influential playwright from early 20th century. I studied him at uni. And Bowie did this album and stage show of Bertolt Brecht's Bale, and it's fucking incredible. I have no idea why it's not better known. See if I can find info on it. Okay, so he released an EP, recordings of songs written for Bertolt Brecht's play Bale. Yeah, I don't know. That's from 1982. Damn. And like I saw it on Rage, and it was really good. Bale is B-A-A-L. Bertolt Brecht's Bale. Bertolt Brecht died in 1956. Come of age during the Weimar Republic. Moved to Berlin in 1924. Oh, the Three Penny Opera is one he's most famous for. Yeah. It's very didactical. When the Nazis came to power, he fled because he was the sort of person the Nazis would kill. And in Hollywood, he got subpoenaed by the House Un-American Activities Committee for being affiliated with the Communist Party. And then he left America for Europe. So he bailed on Germany because of the Nazis. He bailed on the US because of their anti-communist hysteria. And went back to Zurich. And then went to East Berlin. That must have sucked. Honestly, being in East Berlin in the 50s, I feel like that must have sucked. Very repressive. So he initially supported the East German government using violence to suppress an uprising. Subsequent commentary offered a different assessment. Yeah, he got a bit against the powers then. Died in 56 of a heart attack at the age of 58. He did not live very long. You got an awesome rare Bowie disc. If you put it in a CD, it plays an EP of 4 songs. But if you put it in the Laserdisc player, it plays a music video. Nice. Yes, he stood up to MTV saying they didn't play enough stuff by black artists. Also, he understood the internet way before almost anyone in entertainment did. You can find a video on YouTube of let me see, Bowie internet. Yes, in a BBC interview, there's a few uploads of it to YouTube. Oh, there's a BBC one. Okay. I'm going to put this on the Discord. David Bowie, the internet's the new rock and roll. In 1999, oh, for fuck's sake. In 1999, he understood the internet much better than almost anyone in entertainment. Wait, where is our... I'll put it in favorite videos because it's just an interview. If you want to see how well Bowie understood the internet in 1999. All right, they did a full-on Flash website for Earthling. Yeah, he just fucking got technology. You signed up to MSN because you got a disc that said connect to the internet. Yeah, I used to. God, I got a. I'm sure I've got a CD somewhere. It's a tribute to AC/DC. All these Australian bands doing covers of AC/DC songs, but there's a CD-ROM element on it, and it was to connect to the internet through an ISP, which I think was called Australia Online, because America Online was a big thing at this point. This wasn't a setup like America Online. It was just an ISP that someone had come up with the name Australia Online. Remember when there were just like dozens of ISPs in dial-up stage? And now there's not. There's a very small number of them. But people would literally find a way to set themselves up as an ISP in their home. I got involved with people, a smaller ISP, more than once. But yes, Australia Online, that was a thing that existed for a very short time. Missed the days of dial-up and VHS. Oh, VHS tapes fucking up in the player. That was a nightmare. Same as cassettes. Anyway, you know what? We've got to 10 o'clock and I'm going to go to bed because I've got to get up early to go into the office. Yay. Oh, I've got to take my talking stick. Everyone will hate me. This is very silly. Had a good stream. I hope you all did too. Probably will be here on Tuesday night. You know, remains to be seen, I guess. But you'll take care, and I'll see you another time. But bye for now.
You are totally